What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another adventure. Today, I have something a little different. No, it's not the General Lee. I took it to a car show the other day, and funny story on that. We put it on a trailer because I had to throw a new carburetor on. Remember, we switched the engine out, so I'm still trying to get that all dialed in and everything. And so we put a new 440 in. I had an old Weber carburetor on there. Carburetor took a dump on me, so I threw a Holley double pumper on there. It is not adjusted properly. So we figured we'll just throw it on a trailer. We were only going like, 60 miles away from here to where the car show was. We literally got 5 minutes out of town and blew a tire on the trailer. So I improvised, pulled the car off the trailer, drove it all the way down and drove it all the way back. Didn't have too many problems. But yeah, we had it out and about, and it did its first car show other than our car show. So we do a big car show here in Evanston, and anyway, it did a good job, and I was really proud of the car. It did a good job. I'll probably pull it out later, and we'll do some more talking about the future of the channel, things I'm going to start doing, things that are a little easier to do, especially in my area, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But for today, what I'm going to do is, my friend, his name is Owen, his mother had a Chevelle. I want to say it's a 68 or 69. I can't remember the year exactly. I remember the car from high school. I'm not that old. I'm only 40 years old, but I remember the car sitting in the auto shop, and he'd bring it in sometimes. His mother would let him take it, and he'd bring it up there. Really a pretty cool car, bright yellow car. Needed some work, even back then. It was kind of like a family heirloom. Well, since his mother died and the car got sold and went into private hands, disappeared for a little while, but I got some tips as to where the car is. I want to go there today, and I want to see if the car is still there so I can try to reconnect the car to the family. When I first heard about it, I thought, oh man, maybe I should go up and try to get it just because I'm not really, those years of Chevelles are not kind of my thing. They are cool. I do think that car is cool. It has a neat history. The family had it for a long, long time. He still has a whole bunch of parts for the car. But I heard rumor, that it's sitting in a junkyard close to here. And we'll go do a little bit of a junkyard crawl and check out some of the stuff there, see if there's some parts for maybe my son's Mustang. Let's get to it, and we'll take the green monster over here today. Because I don't want no nails getting in the tires for the General Lee. But when we get back, we'll take the General Lee, and I'll give you guys some updates. So stick with me. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not, but my wife bought this truck for me. I had a 1989 in high school, and I said I wanted an older truck, and she bought this one. I was pretty excited. It's a fun little truck, rough as hell, not perfect, but it's still fun. So let's go see what we can find.
Nice. What's that wagon over there? This is the part of the junkyard where he usually keeps the older stuff. There used to be a red Dodge pickup. It's like a 77. Used to be mine over here. Things have changed a little here. Ooh, look at this guy. Friend I used to know named Chris Bolin used to own this one. It's pretty beat up. Oh, look at that little Dodge truck right there. Sick. Nice short bed. No manual. Automatic on the column. And a little Pontiac Tempest right there. That one used to belong to my friend Dennis Zablonsky. My friend Jake Kreitz actually ended up with that one for a while. Let's continue here. There's more of that Buick. For all you guys. Yeah, you can decode it, figure out what this guy was. Looks like it's all here. Yeah. Be a lot of work. I love these sail panels. It's like the Chevelles. Now look at this boy over here. Dang. I like those old Scouts, but it's this big guy behind him. Man. Oh, he took a hard hit in the front. Look at this guy. If you spot something that you like, just let me know and I will come back and film it or even get you the information. You get some of these out of here. This is called Cook's Junkyard. We call it Cook's. Jim Cook himself is the one who owns it. He's dang reasonable. He's a super good guy. Bought a lot of cars. Used to buy a lot of demolition derby cars from him. So let's check out that guy right there. Sorry about the wind. It's Wyoming. That's a constant around this piece. That old Ford truck. Oh my goodness. Sick. I'm gonna walk over to this Mustang over here. An old Dodge. Four-door Impala. Looks to be fairly complete. I don't want to peek it out and see if it's got an engine in it. Oh boy. Nope, no motor. Oh, this used to be some kind of work truck. It's a heck of a bed. I actually bought back in the day, Ford Motor Company actually produced the Starsky and Hutch Torino, or made the Starsky and Hutch Torinos. It's kind of like a gimmick, and I still remember where I bought that from. It's right down over here. And just told him I was buying a derby car, and ended up getting it. And then I found behind the door panel the build sheet for it. It was a PS 122 Starsky and Hutch edition. Ford Gran Torino, 1976. Paint scheme and everything. Sold to a guy in San Francisco, of all things. I believe that's where Starsky and Hutch was. The movie was better than the TV show. TV show was pretty dry. But, yeah, just looking for a bright yellow 68, 69 Chevelle. And we'll cruise over here and check it out and see if we can find it. It keeps a lot of the old school stuff. I'm seeing an International Scout down here I want to scope out. I can already tell, it looks like it's missing the doors. Look at that guy. Oh, I love that roof. Cut that roof off and put it on something awesome. That's a two-door. You wouldn't want to do that. That's a good one. Whatever the heck that is, if you know, put it in the comments below. We'll go scope it out here in just a second. I want to look at this Scout over here. My wife's in love with these early Scouts. We've had one. Used to use it to just do gardening in the backyard and stuff. There he is. Little fella. Oh, one of the doors is in it. Let's go check this out. Quarter pound, nice down a little. Oh, there's the other door. Shit, both doors are here. Looks like it's missing the front end. Oh, B, that doesn't look too bad. The fenders aren't too bad. Here in Wyoming, we get a lot of snow, but we don't use a lot of salt on the roads. We use like a dirt, gravel, salt mix. So we're not as bad as, like, say, Salt Lake City. But, man, this is in good shape. Look at those floors. This one might have to come home with me. Yep, that's a good one. Let's go look at these old boys over here, see what they're all about. So a lot of this stuff out here is pretty dry. I mean, the sheet metal is actually usually not too terrible. I mean, we get feet of snow, but it's got some white walls. Dang. Someone's gonna do something with this. Old girl. Still got the dash in it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see it all. It's like where projects just go to die. Mercury. Look at that windshield. I bet that's a spendy unit, if you can even find it. It's gutted pretty bad. Two-door though. Man, this may cool hot rod. This roof's probably fixable. Body's in good shape. No real bad rot around the wheel wells or anything. Oh, look at that back window. That's wild. Huh. Let's go back down here and see if we see the yellow Chevelle. We'll scope some other stuff too. Dakota Sport. Dang. Let's see. And again, if you guys see something you want to look at more, let me know. I'll come up here and refilm. Oh, look at this wagon. Oh, the fins on it are sweet. Rambler. Looks like there's one sitting right next to it. It's like got some good parts. Do they have engines? Oh yeah. See that one? No. I wonder if the hood opens that way. Nope, nope. I know some of them did some weird stuff. Oh, check out that old squirter bag for the windshield. That's pretty slick. Huh. But not our Chevelle. Let's keep looking here. Well, there's that thing right there. Volkswagen. There's another little Beetle. Volkswagen van right there. Looks like it's been smashed on the passenger side. Pretty good. Oh, look at the one next to it. Oh, no Chevelle down here. Let's wander up. Let's wander up. See if we can find her. Now we're in the upper yard. I don't know if anybody's around. I'd like to find somebody. Here's how you get a hold of them right there on the side of that truck. I'll walk over so you can see. Call him up. He'll make you a deal. Again, sorry about the wind. Food water. Slow down just a little there, Well, let's go see if we can find somebody and ask some questions.
So I just talked to a guy, and apparently I just missed it. The Chevelle was here, and the kid took it to a place to be worked on. But I'm pretty sure I know where he took it. So I just talked to a guy. He said, yeah, go check this out. He took it down to get it repaired. It's pretty rusty, he said. So yeah, maybe we'll run down and see if it's down here. If not, who knows? It was here though. There's a big old dead spot where he showed me where it was, and it had been sitting there for a while. But yeah, let's go check it out.
I always love these little C10s. These short box step side even. Just sitting here. Not affiliated with the junkyard. But it's right there, next to this sweet ride. Okay, let's go on to the next area.
Well, I made it back home. No dice on the Chevelle just yet. We'll keep looking. I like to try to connect family heirlooms. It'd be nice to be able to connect that family back to a car. It belonged to my friend Owen's mom. She died. Car got sold. He was asking about it the other day on Father's Day, just kind of seeing if he could find the car again. Which I love that stuff. I like seeing that. Well, let's take the General Lee, and I'll talk to you guys about the next newest, awesomest stuff that we're going to be doing. So stick with me. yourself, is that a bow and arrow back there? Yeah, it is. It's the General Lee. And yes, there is a squeegee dowel taped to that arrow to look like dynamite. Obviously, I'm not driving around with dynamite. I'm not actually the Duke Boys. I wanted to talk to you guys about a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing here with the channel here pretty soon. But first, I wanted to show you a little bit of Wyoming. So check this out. So we're down here at our state park, and we keep some animals down here. Majestic animals, and I will show you some of those while we talk. But I'm going to turn you guys here and show you. These are the bison we have here. Buffalo, if you will. We have white ones. Yipper. Wyoming. That's just the way it goes. And there are signs, you know, so when the tourists come and they're like, hey, let's go pet the fuzzy cows. No, like, look, bison are dangerous. What do we even need a sign for? I mean, come on. But it's fun. It's fun to watch the tourists come try to pet the fuzzy cows. We're currently at the Bear River State Park. This is where it all started for our car show. We used to do a big car show down here, but we could only fit like 80 or 90 cars, and we've since grown. We're over 200 now, and there just wasn't enough space here at the park. People were having to park all the way down here to walk all the way back down there to get to the cars. It wasn't working out, but man, this is glorious. You have to see this. The General Lee with buffalo right there. There's literally buffalo. That brings me to my next subject. I just want to do a quick walk around to the car and show you guys. I do still have it. He's still kicking. But listen, here's the thing. You got to give a lot of credit where credit's due. And these guys who have these channels and they build stuff and they work on stuff and they show you their fabrication skills, these guys are professionals. They are good. Just like my friend Dave, Rust Bucket Restorations, amazing individual. He's not only a good guy, he's a super wonderful fabricator. He's a good dad. He's put so much into what he's doing. It's hard for me. I'm currently running in politics here, and I'm also doing a big car show that we raised money for the VFW. And I do still build cars, and I'm still trying to build the cars, and I'm still trying to keep it a car channel, and it'll stay a car channel. But I had an idea. I was talking to Chunky Monkey. You guys might know him. He does a lot of Dukes of Hazzard stuff, a lot of Kid Rock stuff, a lot of really cool stuff. He's a great guy. But he said, hey, you live kind of close to where they did the Yellowstone TV show series, right? And in a couple different ways. The actual buildings and stuff that they had, some of those were in Montana, but a lot of it was filmed here in Heber, Utah. Okay. So down here in Heber, Utah, Park City areas, there's filming locations. But not only that, but there's Stephen King movies that were filmed out here. There were all kinds of movies and filming locations in these areas. I say, let's take the General Lee. Let's just geek out, do our 80s pop culture thing, and let's take and go to all these filming locations in a General Lee. Why not? Get some pictures of the General Lee at the Yellowstone Ranch. Let's take it to Yellowstone. Let's take it down to Echo Canyon where they filmed a whole bunch of cool stuff. I think this would be a wonderful opportunity for us to just do something just a little bit fun that's kind of off the beaten path. That's where I want to go with this. I also want to do a bunch of junkyard stuff because out here in Wyoming, there's a lot to be had. And like I said, we get bad winters, but we don't use a lot of salt and stuff on the roads, which keeps the cars fairly preserved. So guys, stick with me. If you'd be interested in this, let me know. Look up my area, okay? We're right here in the bottom corner of Wyoming, right in the armpit of Utah. Tons of places around here. If you want to see me in the General, go someplace cool and show you guys some of that stuff, I'm going to. I'd also like to show you guys some cool fishing spots and stuff around here. The beauty and the majesticness of Wyoming is all around us. It's summertime. Once winter hits, we'll get back to doing some more automotive stuff, working on some of the cars. I still got a lot to do on my son's Mustang. We're going to start tinking with that. My other son was supposed to get a Mustang, but it didn't work out that way, so we ended up with the 2002 Camaro T-Tops Z28. Pretty fun car for a 13-year-old. We're going to work on that. So we'll still have automotive stuff, but we're going to kind of shift gears just a little bit and just do some different shooting and filming and show you guys some cool stuff. Stick with me. I love you. God bless you. I will be back with more stuff. I'm going to do a lot of filming for the car show. Some YouTubers come to that, and I want to get with them. Maybe we can do some interviews and things like that. Stick with me, you guys. We can have some fun adventures for sure.